for a live watch along. It's Brighton and Hove Albion against Chelsea at the Amex Stadium. And we also have Real Madrid at the Bernabeu playing against Deportivo Alavés. Madrid, for me, I've already said it that when it comes to the league title, I think it's all over for Real Madrid for the La Liga title. In my opinion, Barcelona has already sealed the La Liga title. Yeah, so they are just playing to see if they can save face for the remainder of the season. And for the Chelsea game, even though I didn't do a prediction prior to this game and I didn't do a preview, but I will go with a Brighton win. Chelsea will score a goal even in as much as they've not scored a single goal in their last 4 Premier League games. So I will go with a 2-1 Brighton win against Chelsea. Yeah, that's my prediction, guys. So let me know in the chat what your predictions are. Do let me know in the chat, guys, what your predictions are. Ravan, welcome back. Ravan says, real season is a disaster. Yeah, Madrid season is purely a disaster. Another season going trophyless for Real Madrid. Last season, no trophy. This season, it's also a trophyless season for Madrid. But I think next season, Madrid needs to get a very, very good coach. Very, very good coach. And also, there needs to be reinforcement in all departments in Madrid. Even the medical department needs revamping because the injuries to Madrid players in recent seasons have been too much. The injuries have been too many. But let's see if Madrid is going to win the game against Alaves. But I think, yeah, for sure Madrid is going to win that game. But the Chelsea game, I doubt if Chelsea is going to get anything from that game because they've been struggling in recent weeks. Their last 4 Premier League games, no single win for Chelsea. So let's see if the Blues can actually get a result or not. And for those who are just joining, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel if you're new. Also, do let us know what your predictions are for these two games. Like I said, guys, we are doing live watch along for 2 games. One is the Brighton game against Chelsea at the Amex Stadium. And the second game is Real Madrid against Deportivo Alavés at the Bernabeu. Yeah, I think Madrid is going to win this game. I'm going for a 3-1 Madrid win against Deportivo Alavés. And for the Chelsea game, I'm going for a Chelsea loss. Brighton is going to win Chelsea 2-1. So let's get on with the game, guys. The Brighton-Chelsea game just started. Madrid is going to start in 30 minutes. Yeah, it's going to start 30 minutes from now. So let's see. Oleku. Falal says, I am from Dubai and I like Real Madrid as well. Yeah, Falal, my Dubai brother, nice to have you on the channel as always. You are a very, very big supporter of the channel. I do appreciate all the support from all of you guys. Yeah, thank you guys so much. The Chelsea game just started, guys, so let's get on with the live watch along. Yeah, give me your predictions in the chat, guys. Let's get on with it. Have you read the papers? Do you see what they say? Rising unemployment, cost of living every day is getting high. Yo, guys, let's get on with it. Let's go. Tesos Sulis, nice to have you back. Yeah, hello, my friend. Welcome back. Yeah. I hope you had a great day, Tesos Sulis. Welcome back to the channel. The Chelsea game just started, guys, so let me know in the chat what your predictions are. Like I said, I see Chelsea losing this game again. Yeah, I see them losing it. They have been struggling in the last couple of weeks. This is their 5th Premier League game, and I think it's going to be 5th loss in a row. He might get a sack. Liam Rosinho, he might get a sack tonight if Chelsea lose this game. But let's see what happens. Give me your predictions in the chat, guys. Man City Glazer says, how was your day? Yeah, my day was amazing, bro. Thank you very much for asking. How about yours? Yeah, I had a great day. But my day is going to be fantastic if Chelsea loses this game because it's going to be very, very interesting. Bilal says, hi, Noble, it's been a while. Yeah, welcome back, Bilal. Yeah, I was unable to do a live yesterday. But I just went live for the morning show briefly. I think for about 26 minutes. I had to be somewhere, and yeah, I just came on. I didn't spend long on the stream. Then I ended it. Anas Majubi says PSG. PSG lost their game over the weekend. Whoa! What a chance that was. Wow, that's a very good save from Sanchez. That's a very, very good save. Darren says, Bottle Club. You mean Arsenal? Arsenal are bottle jobs, bro. They've lost the league, in my opinion. Bela says, Inter Milan game started too now. Yeah, Inter Milan against Como. That's a tough game. Wow, Brighton just scored Chelsea. I said it. That Brighton are going to win Chelsea 2-1, guys. And it's happening at the Amex Stadium. Brighton just scored through a corner kick. It's getting worse for Chelsea. Kadioglu, the Turkish, is it right back or left back? He just scored against Chelsea right now. Wow, this is looking very, very concerning for Chelsea Football Club. Very, very concerning. But I do enjoy it, by the way. I do enjoy it, honestly. As a United fan, I enjoy it. Whoa. Fedi Kadioglu just got a goal for Brighton against Chelsea. Sonny says Real Madrid is out of UCL. Bayern Munich is going to win. Yeah, Madrid is out. And for me, I've already said this multiple times on the channel that Bayern is my favorite when it comes to the Champions League this season. And I think they are the best team in Europe at the moment. Real Dandy says Chelsea 7-0 Brighton. Bro, Chelsea is losing at the moment. It's getting worse for Chelsea Football Club. It's getting worse for Chelsea, honestly. The bro says goal, Brighton 7-0. It's not looking good for Chelsea. This game will make it 5 losses in a row. I don't think this has ever happened in Chelsea before. Losing 5 games in a row without scoring 1 goal. This is the 5th game. They've played 4 games already without scoring 1 and they lost all 4 games. So let's see if this is going to be any different. Messi says, hi bro, sorry I can't watch. I'm watching Bani Kostrava in Czech Cup semi-finals. It will be second half time. Score 0-0 versus MFK Kavina. Okay? Are you in the stadium or you are watching it at home? BJ Minte. Man, Chelsea is in serious trouble tonight, guys. They are in serious trouble. Because if Brighton scores another goal with the way they are pressing Chelsea, it's just 5 minutes. And the intensity seems to be much. Eba Ndeyanayi says hi. Eba Ndeyanayi, where are you connecting from? I don't know if you're Ghanaian, because the name sounds Ghanaian. Yeah, that's goal kick. Hunter Brooklyn says, who you think will win Champions League? Yeah, bro, I'm definitely going for Bayern. Bayern are going for the title. I think they are the favorites. They are the best team right now in Europe. But Chelsea is in serious trouble. Anas Majubi says PSG. I think PSG is playing, is it tomorrow? They lost their game over the weekend against, was it Lyon? Yeah, it was against Olympique Lyon. Hendrick scored a goal in that game. Liam Rosinho, the Chelsea boss, seems very confused. Messi says, I'm watching it at home, but sorry now I need to go. Bye. Have a good day, but I can come back at the end of stream. It's all good, bro. Enjoy the Baniko Strava game, and I wish you guys success. Sugam Nog says, are you a real fan? I support two clubs, Man United and Real Madrid. Those are my two teams. Arafat says, are you a hardcore Real Madrid fan? Yeah, I've been a Madrid fan for how many years is it? Since 2009. So that's about 18 years now, right? Yeah. No. 17 years actually. So I've been a Real Madrid fan for 17 years. Man United fan for about 25 years. So yeah. Hardcore, of course, but definitely my number one is Man United. Madrid is second. Ronaldo was the person who made me to start supporting Madrid in 2009 when he left Man United for Madrid. Ina, is it? I'm trying to pronounce the name correctly. Is this Samane? Is this Seman or Semane? Semane says, who do you think is going to win the World Cup? I'm going for Portugal. They are my favorites. Yeah, Portugal is my number one. Number two, I would go for England. Spain would be the third, and France number four in terms of order of countries that I think will win the World Cup. But definitely Portugal is my favorite. And a slot says, Assalamu alaikum. Peace be unto you. Yeah, peace be unto you too. Mariam alaikum assalam. Arafat says, hey, that's a lot of time. I'm a Real Madrid fan from 2014. Many Ronaldo fans tend to hate Messi. What about you? For me, I do not hate Messi, right? But I would definitely pick Ronaldo ahead of Messi all day of the week. You understand? Yeah. I appreciate what Messi has done in the game. He's a legend of the game. But I think Ronaldo for me is the greatest of all time. Then Messi comes second. But I'm not among those United fans that hate on Messi and all that. Yeah. When they were younger, those periods that FIFA and UEFA were just favoring Messi with those awards and all that, I wasn't cool with that. Yeah, so I wouldn't say I hate Messi. I don't hate him, but I prefer. Oosh, this looks like a red. Liam Delap, this looks like a red card. I don't know why VAR doesn't review this type of incident. But once it comes to Man United, you see them working diligently in that VAR room. This is really, really crazy. Honestly. Debo one says, who do you like? Why do you like wearing jersey of teams that have been hugging failure this season? Come on, bro. I'm a strong Man United and Madrid fan, so regardless of what the outcome of the season is, yeah, I still will support my team. Man United and Madrid, they are my team. Zain Tank says, back on watching football with my goat. Yeah, Zain Tank, nice to have you back. Thank you very much. And a slot says, how are you, bro? Yeah, I'm doing amazing, Mariam. How about you? How is your... Have you started your... Okay, you said your timetable just came out. How are you preparing for your oral, practical, and what other form of examination did you call it? I think you said oral, practical, and which other format? I think it was 3 formats of examination you told me the last time. Yeah, I've forgotten the third one. And Eslau says, would you watch a match that took place about 6 years ago? Like, it cannot be a live match again. It has to be an old match. Yeah, I don't think I would. Man, Chelsea is really struggling in this game, guys. They are struggling really, really hard. And it's going to be a very big problem for them. Referee, that's not a foul ball. There's no way that's a foul, ref. Come on, man. I see what happened there. Guys, let's get the likes up. Let's get it up. We're currently on 8 likes, so let's get the likes up to 10. And for those who are just joining, don't forget to like and subscribe. Official Jackson, it's been a while. The Villa man, right? Welcome back. It's been a very long time. Official Jackson. Is it Jackson or Jackson? Welcome back, bro. Chelsea hasn't scored a goal in the Premier League in the last 5 games, including this game. And this is a very terrible record. I think if Chelsea loses this match to Brighton tonight, Liam Rosinho might get the sack. And I think the sack has been coming. Yeah, theoretical Mariam. Yeah, thank you for that third one. Yeah, I remember practical, oral, and yeah, the theoretical one was the one that skipped my mind. Nijune says, hi, how are you? I'm doing amazing. Nijune, where are you connecting from? Man, Chelsea is terrible, guys. They are performing really, really badly. They conceded an early goal and it doesn't seem like they are going to score. Nah, it doesn't look like Chelsea is going to score in this game. There's no Palmer, there's no Joao Pedro. I think they both had a knock, maybe in training. Because they were both fine during the Man United game. Okay, Joao Pedro missed the Man United game through injury. Yeah, he got a knock. I remember the Joao Pedro one. Official Jackson says, I'm Villa man. Yeah, I remember you are a Villa fan. I know we have a couple of Villa fans on the channel, but I think there are 2 Villa fans I actually remember. You and one other guy with the AVFC on his username. Yeah, the 2 of you are the 2 Villa fans I know I remember very well. There are other Villa fans, right? But yeah, it's the both of you I remember very, very well. Kadioglu is going for another goal. Caicedo is fighting. He thinks everything is about fighting. Baliba. Man, Chelsea they are in serious trouble. Rosinho might get the sack tonight. This looks like the third. Whoosh! What? Wow. This is the second save from Sanchez. This should have been 3-0 in 15 minutes for Brighton against Chelsea. Sincerely. What a header that was. But it's a beautiful save from Sanchez. Is it Van Hecke? I think it was Van Hecke that headed that ball. Man, Chelsea is in serious problem, guys. They are in serious problem. Caicedo seems to have hurt himself. Beats by Tony says, glory, glory, Man United. Yeah, brother, glory, glory, Man United. Champions League, we just need 6 more points to seal our Champions League place next season. 6 more points. Man, Chelsea, what's going on with Chelsea Football Club? They are getting worse by the day. Honestly. It's not looking good for Chelsea. Sandra De Jesus says, hello, Noble, it's James D. James, why are you changing so many names? Is this a different account or you just changed your name? Beat by Tony says, Chelsea and Arsenal, bro, I really don't understand them. Man, Arsenal is that the league has already slipped away from their hands. Yeah. Nah, Minte, that's not good. That's not a good ball, Minte. What? Man, oh man. Man, Chelsea is in a very, very deep mess right now, honestly. I don't even understand. In as much as a rival fan, I enjoy seeing them in this terrible state, right? But I'm just wondering where did it all go wrong? And I think sacking Enzo Maresca was a very, very terrible decision from Chelsea's owners, the Blue Co, or what they call them. And the fans came out protesting last week against Man United at the bridge that Blue Co should leave their club. Yeah, the fans are no longer happy with the things going on. Tony Trump says PSG. Okay, you're a PSG man. Welcome to the channel. Let's get the likes up, guys. Let's get it up. And for those who are just joining, we are doing a live watch along for the Brighton game against Chelsea at the Amex Stadium. Also, we are waiting for the Madrid game to start. We'll also do a live watch along for Real Madrid against Deportivo Alavés at the Bernabeu. So, if you're just joining, don't forget to like and subscribe. Also, share the stream as well, guys. Sandra says Madrid are more focused on not going to third place than winning the title. Madrid this season has been shocking. Yeah, they've been very, very shocking. It's another trophyless season for Madrid, giving back at the league title back to back. And it's been a very long time that happened last in the Premier League, that a team won it back to back. Most times is if Madrid wins this season, the next season Barcelona wins, the one that follows it Madrid wins, and Barcelona wins the next. That's how they've been turning it around, just turning it around. But this time around it's Barcelona last season. This season is also Barcelona, and that's not looking good. Guys, how did this boy miss this chance? This is an open net. Oh my days. Man, guys, this would have been 4-0 at 18 minutes. I don't know what's up with these Brighton boys. Okay, I understand the other two, that the goalkeeper made those fantastic two saves, right? But this chance they just missed now. I think that was minted and missed it. It was an open net. Man, Chelsea might lose this game 3 or 4-0 because the way their defense is so porous, man, they are going to concede lots of goals in this game. Boy, this is looking very, very bad for Chelsea, sincerely. Official Jackson says, can I be mod, please? Bro, I already said this about the moderators on the channel. For now, I'm not picking new moderators. When I want to do that, I will look at those who have been more active than the others and maybe to remove one or bring in new or add one more person or whatever. Yeah, but for now, I'm not getting a new moderator. When the time comes, I will definitely do that. And a slot badhead says, like and sub, guys. Yeah, guys, let's get the likes up. We are currently on 13 likes. So let's get the likes up to 20. From 20, we move to 30. Let's get it up, guys. That mistake was from Sanchez. Oh, yeah, I think it was it Baliba that got that ball? Yeah, it was Baliba, and he passed that ball very well. I don't know what this guy did there. Imagine Sanchez with that silly mistake. It's crazy. Raviloy says, hi. Raviloy, welcome to the channel. I guess it's your first time because I've not seen that name before on the channel. Champions League quiz show. Welcome back, Mr. Wire. Mr. Wire me. He says, wire me that thing. I don't tell you, make you wire me. I say you no agree wire me, this man. And a slot says, I didn't say, guys, why are you exaggerating? That was what the translation gave me, Mariam. You know, the YouTube translation sometimes can exaggerate the translation or give me a different context. So it's not my fault, Mariam. It's the YouTube translation. Nah, that doesn't look good. I think that should have been a yellow card, but maybe the referee didn't see that open boot. It should have been a yellow card. Yeah, is it Hinchell Wood? That should have been a yellow card. Honestly. But let's see. Let's get the likes up, guys. Only cool. That's an offside. Referee, definitely it's offside. Man, I think Baleba is playing well in this game. He's playing that ball that Sanchez made a mistake. He was the one that pressed. He was the one that pressed for that ball and he caused Sanchez to make that mistake. But I think he gave that ball to Hinshenwood, who couldn't get a good strike on that ball to get it inside the net. But I still think Brighton will still score more goals. Yeah, Brighton will still score more goals. Because Chelsea at the moment, they've been very, very terrible. Another corner kick for Brighton. Chelsea has been terrible. Brima FC, welcome back, brother. Welcome back. I hope you had a great day. I think Minte has a goal in the game. Yeah, Minte is going to score in this game. Look out for Fana. Oh my days. Man. Chelsea. They might concede from another corner kick. Chelsea has 0 corners while Brighton has 3. Man, this is not looking good for Chelsea. It's not looking good. In the first half against Brighton, Chelsea has not had any corner kick in 23 minutes. They can't even hold on to the ball. That's their major problem. And Brighton might score a second goal here. Okay, Sanchez got that. Sanchez is a little bit erratic in the game. Bilal says, I just come back. Brighton scored. Yeah, Brighton is leading Chelsea 1-0 and they've missed 3 more chances. It should have been 4-0 at this point. I think Brighton scored in about the 2nd minute of the game. The 2nd or 3rd minute. They've missed about 3 more chances as outside of this 1 goal that they've scored. Chelsea's defense just looks so porous. Honestly. What is the goalkeeper doing outside? Delap is even waiting for the ball to go to the corner kick. Bilal says, nah, Chelsea is suffering. Yeah, and I'm enjoying it. Yeah, I'm enjoying their suffering. Official Jackson says, again. How do you mean? Is it lagging? Mariam says, is it lagging? Guys, let me know in the chat if it's lagging. Mariam is saying it's lagging. Let me know if it's lagging or it's from her own connection. Zain Tank says, tables have turned. Yeah, the tables have turned against Chelsea, sincerely. Is it Enzo that is Enzo? Is it Enzo or Caicedo that is wearing the armband? Bilal says, no, it's not lagging for me. Alright, thank you, Bilal. Mariam, then it has to be from your internet connection, so you check it out, Mariam. Man, Brighton has missed lots of chances. They've missed lots of chances and they need to convert more chances if they want to win this game. And a slot Baldhead says, okay, I'll check my network. Alright, Mariam. No problem. Man, Chelsea is struggling really, really bad. They look so confused. No directions. Nothing whatsoever. Zain Tank says, big teams are suffering this year, honestly. Yeah, a couple of big teams are not doing really well, but there are other big teams that are doing well as well. Yeah. The likes of PSG, Bayern, Arsenal, I don't know what to say about them because they are about bottling it. Yeah. They are about bottling it. Olajide Platini says, Lolo Athletic Club. Did Atletico Club win their game? I thought they played yesterday. Was it yesterday? What's the score for Athletic Club? Olajide. Bubu High says Arsenal. Bro, Arsenal is they are on a downward trend instead of upward trend towards the end of the season. But Arsenal is Arsenal is dropping, and it's not looking good for them. Bilal says if Chelsea played like that from the beginning, they would have taken a place with Tottenham this year. Yeah, they are very lucky that Maresca did well. Um, Chelsea was it fifth? I think Chelsea was fifth before Maresca was sacked because Man United was sixth. Maresca was sacked on the 1st of January. Amorim got the sack on the 5th of January. So it was just like 5 days gap between the sack of both managers. Yeah, Chelsea were 5th and United were 6th. Zaintak says Arsenal should have started a bottle company. It will succeed more than their team. Yeah, everyone is calling Arsenal bottle jobs. I do hope for their sake that they prove every other person wrong. Yeah, I do hope for the sake of their fans because whether you like it or not, it's affecting Arsenal fans. Yeah, it's affecting them. Like I always say, my wife is an Arsenal fan and she's not happy. She's not happy that Arsenal is not doing well. Yeah, if you have an Arsenal fan as a friend, just call them just to check up on them because man, it's not easy being an Arsenal fan. I actually do feel for them. And a slot says, no, the network isn't good. The comment is from a while ago, my friend. Okay, maybe you should try and see if you reboot your network. Okay, Enzo is actually the captain. Okay. I think maybe taking that assistant captain armband off him, I guess it destabilized the team a little bit. Teresa Harris says, afternoon, Noble. Teresa Harris, welcome back. You're saying afternoon. Is it afternoon in the UK? Zaintak says, I feel bad for players and Arteta more than fans. Okay. You're feeling bad. But it's the players and Arteta that are doing what will make the fans either happy or sad. So it's the fans that the pity should be more. Teresa Harris says, yes, 2030. Alright, yeah, because I'm surprised you said afternoon. Now I'm like, you are not in the US. It's people in the US that would be like, okay, it's afternoon in there. Yeah, it's afternoon in the US now. Probably around, let's say, it depends on the cities though, because there are different time zones in the United States. Maybe in some cities you might have it noon. That's a short pass. It's a short pass. Yeah, some cities at this time maybe 3 p.m. Some cities 1 p.m. or 2 p.m. So it depends. Teresa Harris says, sorry I haven't been in a while. Been here in a while. It's all good, bro. It's all good. Like I said, anytime anyone has the time to join the channel, it's all good. Yeah, I'm live every day, especially for the morning show. And whenever we have live watch alongs like tonight, I'm going live. Zaintak says Chelsea didn't have a shot till now, right? Yeah, bro. Chelsea has just one touch in the opposition box. Brighton has about 20 or 19. it doesn't look good for Chelsea. All Delap knows how to do is just fight. That's all. That's all he knows how to do. Fight. Teresa Harris says the best chant is the Semenyo one. WW Checky. Yeah, Checky is on fire, honestly. He's balling at the moment. He's one of the best players for City. And he does that with lots of excitement in his face. Yeah, Chelsea is in serious trouble. Joanna Davis says, come on, Spurs. Yeah, come on, you Spurs. Spurs are going to get relegated. Look at Joao Pedro, Palmer, Reece James. They are in the stands. Man, Chelsea. They can't score goals. It's 5 games. Bilal says, bro, Nobu, you know they found an Arsenal bottle in City's bunch after the game of Man City and Arsenal that day. Man City fans are trolling Arsenal fans. I watched a couple of videos on Instagram that Sunday night and also the next day on Monday. They were just trolling Arsenal fans all over the internet, and I was just laughing. I'm like, well, it's you guys that brought it on yourself. They were like, from the quadruple, it's now quad bottle that Arsenal is doing. It's a big shame for Arsenal, by the way. It's a big shame. Having been top of the table since the beginning of the season, when it's now the end of the season, it matters most, where you just need a couple of weeks to get over the line and win your trophy. But Arsenal just do their thing. Joy Nonso, what are you sending, Joy Nonso? What's that sticker? Is that, I don't know if that is a millipede or a mosquito. What? Nonso, what are you sending, Joy Nonso? Where are you? Which part of Nigeria are you connecting from? Keki me Joy Nonso. Bilal says, bro, Como just scored against Inter. Yeah, I knew that game was going to be a very tough one. It's going to be a very, very tough one, honestly. Teresa Harris says, I have to go to bed. But alright, Teresa Harris, do have an amazing night rest. And a slot says, why are you guys bored? Bored about what, Mariam? Joanna Davis says, no, they ain't. Xavi Simons and Pedro Porro are going to carry. Xavi Simons is better than Chiki, or is it Cheki one, alright? Simons in that last game against which team was that? Was that Brighton? Yeah, that was Brighton. That last game against Brighton, I think Xavi Simons for me was the man of the match. He was fantastic. And I would say that's the best game I've watched him play for Tottenham since he joined, honestly. Join us. So which part of Nigeria are you connecting from? And which football club do you support? And a slot says, I don't know. Alright. Joanna Davis says, Xavi Simons better than Cheki. Come on, Joanna. Xavi Simons is not better than Davis. He had a fantastic game against Brighton over the weekend. True, but nah, there's no way he's not even close to Cheki. Cheki is better than Xavi Simons, honestly. In all angles, he's better than him. Bilan says it's later Chelsea and Inter playing. Okay, it's literally Inter and Chelsea playing today, Mariam. I'm feeling sleepy without even watching it. Madrid game just started about 5 minutes ago, I would say. Yeah, let me connect to the Madrid game, by the way. Let me connect to the Madrid game. Oleku, tell me something where I know fit to. Mo pa 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 pa. Malo too. Morning. Man, Brighton are looking for a second goal. It's not looking good for Chelsea. Chelsea is in serious trouble. They've only had one touch in the Brighton 18, and that is not looking good for Chelsea. The fans will be calling for Liam Rosinho to be sacked. And I don't blame them when they go down that route because the young man has not done anything for Chelsea. I see a couple of Chelsea fans saying he has done a lot of bad to Chelsea Football Club. As Van Hecke, you can't run. You don't have the pace. Van Hecke doesn't have the pace. And a slot says, okay, is this the reason? Yeah, it's the Chelsea game. Chelsea is not playing anything reasonable in this game. They played better in the Man United game than they currently are playing right now. Legend Sunny Chetri says, what went wrong with Leicester City FC? Yeah, Leicester are definitely going down to... they are definitely going down to the championship. Sorry, to the League One. Because they are now in championship, right? They are going to League One. That's for sure. They are definitely going down to League One. Bilal says coming down. Joanna Davis says YouTube All Stars has won more games than Tottenham this year. Yeah, Spurs haven't won any single game in 2026 in the Premier League, by the way. Yeah, they won a game in they won a game in the Champions League against Atletico, the second leg. I think it was a 3-2 win, right? Yeah, they won against Atletico. That's the only win Spurs have gotten in 2026. 4 months already. They've not gotten any league win in 2026. That is bad. That is relegation form, and they are currently in relegation. And it's not looking good for Chelsea at the moment. Chelsea, in their last 4 games before this match, they've not scored one single goal in the Premier League. It's not looking good for them. And this is the 5th game. They still have not scored any goal. It's very, very bad for Chelsea, honestly. It's looking bad for them. Debo One says, I've never seen Man United fans this silent during a season. See humility. Come on. Even if we are playing one match every week, right? We are still comfortable in 3rd. Yeah, I know we are at the same point with Aston Villa, but we are not losing any game now. Aside the game we lost last week against Leeds on Monday. Yeah, a week. Okay, it's about 8 days now. We lost that game. But we made up for the Chelsea game. Nah, that's not a good ball. That's not a good ball, bro. Come on. These Brighton guys will be playing and Chelsea might go to score them a goal. Because they've had lots of chances in this game and they've just been missing all their chances. Yeah, they've been missing their chances in the game. This is the first corner for Chelsea in the game. And Brighton has already gotten about 6 or 7 corners. Man, it's not looking pretty for Chelsea, I would say. It's not looking pretty for them. Bilal says, no, Spurs didn't win the Premier League, Sunil. Legend says, is Spurs the next Leicester City? Maybe you mean being in the Premier League for a long time and going down. Spurs are very much likely to go down this time around, honestly, because they've been very, very poor. Their form has been so bad, honestly. Guys, let's get the likes up. Bilal says, Man United fans are happy for the first time since Ronaldo come to the team, man. It's a good time to be a Man United fan because yeah, the team is getting good result now, and that's one thing that matters most. Yes, I know we are not getting the sort of performances we would want. Yeah, but the most important thing is to get the wins. I love making EB Build says, guys, I finally got my first jersey. I got an Argentina jersey. All right, brother, congratulations on getting your first jersey. That's a good one. That's a good one. Guys, let's get the likes up. We are currently on 17 likes, so let's get it up to 20. Whoa, another corner for Chelsea. Chelsea, Chelsea are getting their second corner of the game. Which game is this? I'm trying to connect to the Madrid game. Okay, this is not Madrid game. Yeah, because I'm surprised. Yeah, it's not the Madrid game. I want to connect to the Madrid game. I'm using the other screen for the Chelsea game. Yeah, let me connect to the Madrid one. Yeah, Madrid is still playing 0-0 at the moment. So let's see. What is wrong with Lunin? What kind of goalkeeping is that? You can't hold a shot, and you're putting it in a very, very dangerous position. That's not good. Anesla says, congratulations, I love making. Yeah, congratulations to you, bro, for getting your first jersey, and it's the Argentina one. Seems you're a Messi fan. Bilal says, good for you, man. Yeah, good for him, bro. Zintank says, prediction for UCL. I'm going for Atletico win against Arsenal. They are not going to be lots of goals, right? So I will go for the first leg. I'm going for a 2-1. Sorry guys. Like I said, I'll be going for a 2-1 win for Atletico against Arsenal. Then for the Bayern PSG one, Bayern PSG. I know I'm going for a Bayern win, so I'm looking at the score prediction. Yeah, I'm looking at the score prediction. I think I'll go for 3-2 Bayern win against PSG. Chelsea are down to 7th. Brighton are 6th position right now, 2 points ahead of Chelsea. Like I said, it's not looking good for Chelsea. When other teams play, Chelsea might go down to maybe 8th or 9th position. It's not looking good for them. Sandra says, Noble Abeloa needs to be sacked. He struggles vs small teams with their best team. Yeah, against big teams, he puts up very good performance. Honestly, but when it comes to these smaller teams, in quotes, yeah, he struggles. He's not done well with those smaller teams, honestly. The End Fighter says, hey, I'm back from school. What's up? Yeah, welcome back, End Fighters. You're in the US, right? What's the time in the US now? I guess it should be around 2-3 p.m. I know it depends on the city, by the way. Because the US has about 4 or 5 different time zones. Oleku, tell me something where I know fit to. Adagule, my boy. With those fantastic passes. Yeah, that pass to Vini Jr. was great. The end fighter says it's 2:46. Okay, 2:46 p.m. Which city is that? That's about is it 13 hours difference from my location. Bilal says noble blessings are ears. Thank you very much. Thank you. Sandra says, do you think we could have had a chance versus Bayern if we didn't get the red? Yeah, of course. I think without that red card, it would have been a 50-50 tie. It could go either way. Maybe Madrid would have won it. But one thing I was sure was that tie was definitely going into extra time. Yeah, but the referee's decision just turned everything upside down, and yeah, it is what it is. Aneslaw says, are you wearing headphones, Bilal? I don't recommend it. The end fighter says, I'm in Louisiana. Okay, the end fighters. What grade are you? Are you in college or you're still in high school? Bilal says, I'm putting them Mariam. Okay. Joseph Ntwiga. My bro, it's been a very long time. Nice to have you on the channel, brother. Joseph Ntwiga says, is there a bad blood between Garnacho and United players? Too many links sounds good to me. Yeah, I'm going to do the yeah, I didn't spend enough time on the stream during the morning show this morning, so I will cover the Chomeni news tomorrow during the morning show. Hopefully I'll have enough time to go very deep into the transfer window. And talking about whether there's a bad blood between Alejandro Garnacho and the Man United players. Yeah, I think there is. Lots of the players are not happy with his attitude, right? And you could see that after the game ended, none of the Man United players came to shake hands with him. He came out into the field waiting for his former teammates to, do the normal pleasantries, shake hands and all that, but none of them obliged him. They just ignored him. And there was a post from Luke Shaw on Instagram where he put Garnacho down. Yeah, the players were just liking it and commenting with some funny emojis, and I'm like, yeah, it shows that there's definitely bad blood between Garnacho and United. And when he left Man United, he made some silly comments. It's just recently that he doubled down and tried to say, okay, he doesn't have anything against Man United, blah, 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 and all that. But yeah, he's already spoiled that relationship. And the boy's got a very, very bad attitude. Yeah, he's got a very bad attitude. He has the ego of Zlatan Ibrahimovic, but he has the quality of Daniel James. Those two don't actually match. Yeah. Joanna Davis says, do you know cucumber, mayo, chicken, carrots? Come on, bro. I don't understand this question. The end fighter says high school. Okay, that's nice. High school, yeah, it's when did I finish high school, by the way? I think I finished high school about 18 years ago. Yeah, that was when I finished my high school. It's been a very long time. Yeah, so when I see young people who are still in their high school or college, I'm like, ooh, man, it feels really good. And I just remember those old years. Yeah, cause man, it's been a long time. Priya says, hello, you remember me? Yeah, of course I do remember you. Priya. And Joseph Ntwiga, about that Chomeni links, I like Chomeni, right? But I just have one reservation. I have one reservation about that Chomeni links. Yeah, I have one reservation about him. He's a fantastic player. And I think ever since he left France to play for Madrid. This is the season he has played. This is the season he has played the most games. Yeah, because one problem with him is that he's always injured. He's always injured. Sandra says, true, I think he has slight potential, but he has to fix his arrogance. Yeah, Garnacho's attitude is very bad. For a young kid, he's not humble. He should have just brought his head down and just learn, improve on your mistakes. When you are being corrected, you learn, you acknowledge your mistakes and you learn from them. Yeah, you learn from them. It's just crazy, honestly. That final game, Chomeni rushed for your ball. Why waiting? That final against Tottenham that he didn't start. Why would you make such a silly comment that, ooh, you've done this blah 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 the whole tournament, and in the final you were just giving, is it 20 minutes or thereabout? And I'm like, who the F does this kid think he is? You are not even supposed to be starting for Manchester United in an ideal Man United world. Garnacho doesn't have the quality. But it's because there are no players available and you were given the opportunity. You think you are Zlatan, Messi or Cristiano Ronaldo. Like, man, that boy is just something else. Milan says United are better without Garnacho though. Yeah, 100 times better. You check out the Cunha and Mbumo signings. They are better. And a slot says, yes, I know the feeling it will make you deaf. Sorry, Nobu. Let me see. The Goldman says hi. The Goldman, welcome back. Yeah, Man City is playing against Burnley tomorrow. I'll be doing a live watch along for that as well. And if they win that game, then City is going to top Arsenal. Yeah, City is going to top Arsenal. The End Fighter says, how good was Henrik Mkhitaryan at Man United or just his career? I think the best of Henrik Mkhitaryan was at Borussia Dortmund before he came to Man United. He came to Man United, I think that was during Jose Mourinho's time. It didn't click fully. Or was it Jose Mourinho or Louis van Gaal? I'm trying to remember if he was, because he was part of the team that won us the Europa League when Jose was there. I think it was Mourinho that signed Henrik Mkhitaryan. Maybe I'm wrong, but I'm trying to remember when we signed him. Yeah, I think it was around the 2016. Maybe. Yeah, I think it was about the 2015-16 season that we signed Henrik Mkhitaryan from Dortmund. I would say his best game was at, like in his career, in my own opinion, was at Dortmund. When he came to Man United, he didn't really click. Then he left Man United, went to Arsenal. Nothing much from Arsenal, I would say. It was even Inter Milan that he began to, go back to that old form he had in Dortmund. Yeah, so I would say at Dortmund and Inter Milan, those are the clubs that he had the best in his career. The Goldman says, just saying how was Man United got to third, but last season they finished 13th. Now, Man United finished 15th last season. And that's too bad and poor for a team of Man United's stature. Aragula says, Harambo versus Harambo. Yeah, that game next week is going to be crazy. Mila says, so you finished high school in 2008, Nobun? Yes, I finished my high school in 2008. Yeah, it's been a long time. That's 18 years already. And a slot says, were you an outstanding student, Nobun? Yeah, definitely. I was an outstanding student in my high school days, and also my university years. I think when I was in high school, they usually give us position, but recently, in terms of academics now in our place, they just do by percentage. But then you have first, second, third, fourth, fifth. Yeah, then back in my high school, I used to get like third, fourth. Yeah, there were like 2 students in my class then that were above every other person. I usually get third, fourth, fifth, third, fourth, fifth, that range. Yeah, but I wouldn't say I got first in my what's it called, in my high school days. Yeah, but I was a brilliant student back then. Sandra says, Nobu, what do you think of Abelo as a player at Real? About Abelua as a manager, let me start with that because that's his current position at the club now. Um, Abelua as a manager, I think Madrid as a football club is too big for him. He cannot handle the pressure. If you look at the picture of Abelua before he took the job at Madrid and his picture currently, you would see a huge difference in terms of how he looks. He looks so drained in just a couple of, is it 2 or 3 months? He looks so drained. So I think the job is too big for him, honestly. Then as a player, Abelua was fantastic as a player. He was Madrid's right back before Dani Carvajal came into the team. I know that's not a good free kick. He was Madrid's right back, like I said, and he played it for a couple of years. I think he was the right back that Ancelotti used to win the Champions League for Madrid in 2014. Yeah, so he played really well and he was very consistent. I think he was signed from Liverpool. Yeah, Abelua played for Liverpool and that was where he came from to join Real Madrid. Madrid signed him from Liverpool. Liverpool, he was decent, but when he came to Madrid, he played better. The End Fighter says, I had a FC24 career mode and I was just coaching Juventus and I went in the news thing and Real Madrid had got Mbappe and Garnacho and I knew they were going to struggle in the game. Okay, I know lots of you guys are into career mode gaming and all that, yeah, but I've not really had interest in that. Maybe in the future I will, but for now I've not really had interest. Bilal says, you were not 1 year old, Mariam, at 2008. You were 8 or 9, I think. Now, Mariam was just 1 year because Mariam was born, was it 2007, right? So, as at that time, she was just a year old. And a slot badhead says, like and sub, guys. Yeah, guys, let's get the likes up and let's push it up to 30. We are currently on 23. Let's get the likes up to 30, guys. The Goldman says, got to go. Give got to go. I don't, maybe that's a typographical error. Madrid playing 0-0 at the moment. It's 25 minutes. The Chelsea game, the second half is yet to begin. I think Chelsea will lose the game like I predicted earlier. And my prediction was a 2-1 win for Brighton against Chelsea. Maybe Chelsea might not even score in this game and it's going to be really, really bad for them. In 5 Premier League games, not to score one single goal. I don't think I've seen Chelsea this bad. Yeah, I know during Potter, Chelsea lost lots of games, right? But they scored goals then. I don't think they've lost like 5 games in a row without scoring one. Nah, it's really, really crazy, honestly. It's really crazy. It's a terrible one for Chelsea fans. But I'm enjoying it, by the way. I'm enjoying it. And the slot says, guys, let's get the likes to 30. Yeah, let's get the likes to 30. Sandra De Jesus says, I was playing player career mode and I saw Frankie de Jong to Real Madrid. Is the player career mode different from fantasy football? Yeah, I'm asking because I'm not really into gaming, so I don't really know which one is which. But I just see all these things that people talk about them online, but I'm not really into gaming. Sandra says the Dutch Luis Figo. You mean Frankie de Jong? Bilal says, yeah, I noticed he looked really exhausted. You mean me? The Goldman says, I've got to go. Alright, the Ghost Man. Do have an amazing night, brother. Thank you very much. Sandra De Jesus says, like and subscribe or an slot will be in your dreams and will make Arsenal win the league. Okay. And a slot says, Bilal, I'm 25 years old. No Nobel Prize. He doesn't tell the truth. Nah, don't mind Mariam. Mariam is still a small girl. You know, she doesn't like me to call her a small girl. But as far as I'm concerned, she's a small girl to me. I'm the only one that is permitted. I'm the only one permitted to call Mariam a small girl. Any other person, she wouldn't allow that. I'm the only one permitted to call her a small girl. Garnacho is on. Can he do magic for Chelsea? His own fans are booing him. The opposition fans boo him as well. So he's really in a very, very difficult situation right now. Alejandro Garnacho. Let's get the likes up, guys. Anesla says, yes, Sandra, I'll do. Bilal says, you said that time you had exams. Me says, brother, that iconic laugh. Do you change the club from Manchester United to Real Madrid? Nah, bro. I've not changed club. The status quo is still the same. It's always been Man United first, Real Madrid second. Yeah, so that's it for me. Like I always say, Man United, I've been supporting United for about 25 years. Madrid for 17, I would say. Yeah, so it's not like I started supporting both teams 3 or 4 years ago now. I've been watching football for a very long time. Bilal says, I just called out little. Joseph Ntwiga says, who do you think would complement Kobe besides Chomeni? Premier League DM options are overpriced and hyped a lot. There are 2 midfielders I have in mind. And one of them is in the Prem. The other is not in the Prem. Now, the player in the Premier League, when it comes to, Madrid just scored, guys. Nice one, Madrid. That's a good one. Kylian Mbappe. That's a good goal. Yeah, Madrid 1-0, guys. As I was saying, when it comes to the midfielders I'm looking at, I have 2 midfielders in mind. One in the Prem, one outside of the Prem. The midfielder in the Premier League I'm looking forward to Man United signing is Elliot Anderson. He's my priority midfield signing. Then outside of England, it's the Stuttgart midfielder, Angelo Stiller. These are my 2 priority signings in the midfield. Yeah, we need to get these 2 guys. And I'm even looking at it that we actually might need 3 guys in the midfield because Casemiro is leaving. And if Casa is not going to stay, we need 3 guys because we'll be playing Champions League next season, FA Cup and the Carabao Cup. All these competitions, total, you have about 65 to 68 football games to be played in one season. And that's going to be a lot. We need rotations to avoid fatigue. So, I know 2 midfielders will be the most ideal thing for the club to get. If it was within my power or my reach, I would go for 3. But just these 2, for me, would suffice. And Sandro Tonali, I've been saying this. I don't understand the hype behind Tonali. Mbappe, whoosh, that was close. I don't understand the hype behind Sandro Tonali. I'm not really his biggest fan, honestly. Ned John says, and Mourinho as coach. Bro, we need Vitinha and Olise in Madrid and Mourinho as coach. Nah, I don't need Mourinho at Madrid anymore. Mourinho's football idea for me is he's dried up when it comes to ideas. Ooh, I know that's a great shot. But for Vitinha, I do agree with you. Madrid definitely needs Vitinha in that midfield. Michael Olise, 100% I agree with that. If you can have Vini, Mbappe, and Michael Olise as the front three for Madrid, then the Madrid attack next season is going to be explosive. But I don't think that's going to happen. Bayern are not leaving Olise for you. They are not leaving him for you. Vitinha is very much possible Vitinha might leave. If Luis Enrique doesn't sign a new contract, then there's every likelihood that Vitinha will leave PSG. But let's see what happens, by the way. Sandra says, finally, the Mbappe haters definitely get not talking about BG Army. Can be quiet for at least 5 minutes. Yeah, those who are just hating on Mbappe, they are wasting their time, honestly. They are wasting their time. They are really, really wasting their time. That's why I said the guy for me is definitely my top 5 for Ballon d'Or. Yes, the top one, the number 1 on the list for the Ballon d'Or for me is Harry Kane. Then any other player comes in there. So Mbappe for me is, I think this goal will make it his 41 goals so far this season in all competitions. Bilal says, come on, that's my boy Mbappe. Yeah, and it was a very good goal from him. And a slot badhead says, Bilal, you're also a little child. No, Bilal, I finished my studies and I have other responsibilities. 25 years of responsibility. I am tired, my brother. Nijon says, Hala Madrid. Yeah, brother, Hala Madrid. Let's get the likes up to 30, guys. The End Fighter says, are you married? Yes, I am married. The End Fighters. Nijon says, who will be the best coach for Madrid right now in your opinion? I think the most ideal coach for Madrid to get right now is Julian Nagelsmann. Yeah, I would have loved him to, if not the fact that Michael Carrick is doing amazing, yeah, I would have gone for Nagelsmann, but I don't want to ditch Michael Carrick to get Nagelsmann based on what lots of United content creators are talking about. Michael Carrick being a risk, that they would prefer Nagelsmann because he's tactically better than Michael Carrick. Yes, I can agree to the fact that tactically he might be better than Michael Carrick, but once the Premier League is concerned, tactics is not the only thing. Can you cope with the pressure? Can you win games in those difficult moments? These are the things that we look for Premier League coaches. So Nagelsmann is an amazing coach. So I think he will be my number 1 pick for the Madrid job next season. If Man United chooses to go a different route other than Michael Carrick, then they should get me Nagelsmann. But my priority signing for coach for Man United is Luis Enrique. Yeah, I know Luis Enrique can't coach Madrid because of Barcelona, right? Yeah, that's it. Bilal says, Como just scored the second goal against Inter. Are you being serious? So they are leading 2-0 against Inter right now. Whoosh. Nijon says, who will be the best? Okay. Nijon says, Vini, Mbappe, Olise, it will be unstoppable. Yeah, bro. If you have Vini, Mbappe, Olise in midfield, you have Vitinha, Bellingham, and Tchouaméni. Man, the midfield and attack is going to be wicked. Yeah, it's going to be really, really wicked. But let's see what Madrid will do. The End Fighter says, I know Real Madrid fans want Hansi Flick, but I can't prove it. Barcelona is not letting Hansi Flick leave for no reason. And a slot says, come on, guys, let's get the likes to 30. Yeah, guys, let's get the likes to 30. Ooh, Kadioglu. Whoosh. It's a corner kick. Okay, it's a goal kick. That's not looking nice for Chelsea. Because Brighton is still pushing to get a second goal in the game. Yeah, Chelsea is not playing well. Bilal says Rodri might come to Madrid squad. I would prefer Madrid go for Vitinha than Rodri. Except maybe they want to sign both Rodri and Vitinha. Can they do it? I don't think so. Yeah, but if you keep Rodri and Vitinha right now for Madrid, I will pick Vitinha. Rodri, that injury, I think, dropped his game. Yeah, but he performed really well against Arsenal over the weekend. Yeah. But let's see. Now, this looks like a penalty against Kukureya because he made his hand bigger. Why will they not give that as a pen? Man, VAR is just rubbish. They choose what to review and what not to review because there are some incidents you look at and you be like, come on, guys, what are you lot doing here? Sandra Jesus says, I think Olise and Vitinha are happy where they are. If I was them, I wouldn't go to Madrid until we get a good manager. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Madrid needs to get a top manager. Because I still see Abelo as an amateur. He's not really done anything. He's not done anything to warrant the Madrid job, honestly. He's still a novice in the job. Oleku, tell me something where I know fit to. Guys, it's 2-0. Brighton just scored against Chelsea. I said that it's going to be a 2-1 win. Yeah, bro, Chelsea don't concede again in Z. I'm telling you, Chelsea is rubbish. Man, Chelsea right now is absolute rubbish. What? Like, it's just so terrible, honestly. So terrible. Chelsea cannot score a goal in the Premier League. 2-0 now. Man, it's really terrible. It's really terrible, honestly. Garnacho, or not even Garnacho, Kukureya was supposed to have cost the penalty, but I don't know why the VAR didn't check that. Just imagine Chelsea defense, man. Just imagine that Chelsea defense. Onside. Just imagine the Chelsea defense. It's crazy. Chelsea is in serious trouble, man. They are in serious trouble. What? Yeah. Chelsea. It's looking really bad for Chelsea Football Club. Nze, you be Chelsea, man. Rebecca says Manchester and Chelsea. Is it the blue part of Manchester or the red part? And a slot says, I'm the most suitable coach for Man United. Mariam, you will be a physio. Yeah, you will be a physio coach. Hinselwood with the second goal for Brighton. You will be a fitness coach, Mariam. Sandra De Jesus says, Mourinho isn't good with Real Benfica fighting for second place, but they will most likely fail and have recently drawn to a relegation battling team called Casapia. Like I said, Mourinho for me is lost of tactical ideas. Yeah, he's a great coach. He's a legend of the game, right? What he did from Porto to Chelsea, Madrid, Man United. Yeah, he did amazing. But I think, yeah, his ideas are getting really, really down. So he's not really, tactically, he's not the level he used to be. Yeah. Noble View TV says, hello, man. What is this? Is this Schlock, right? Mariam, this Noble View TV guy is Schlock, right? Aneslot says, I'm speaking as Aneslot, bro. What does that have to do with me? Like I said, you're going to be our physio next season, Mariam. When you finish your studies, you come work at Manchester United Football Club. Yeah. Sandra says, Chelsea is suffering and I love it. Bro, I enjoy it so much. Like I always say on my channel, when it comes to football clubs I don't like, Chelsea is number 1. Liverpool is number 2. Barcelona is number 3. I would even say Barcelona is number 2. Liverpool is number 3 because there is only one football club I can support Barcelona against. If Chelsea is playing Barcelona at this point, I'll support Barcelona to beat Chelsea. Yeah. There is no football club that Chelsea will be playing that I want Chelsea to win. It's not possible. Alvaro Carreras, come on. Man, Chelsea is having a very, very difficult moment. Yeah. This is making it 5 Premier League games. No single goal from Chelsea. It's looking terrible, guys. It's looking really, really terrible for Chelsea. 5 games, no goal. Man. This game should have been like 5-0 or 6-0 by now. Sincerely, it should have been 5-6-0. Brighton missed about 4 clear chances in the first half. Oleku, tell me something where I no fit to. Mo papa, malo too. Money ni. Whoa. Madrid is looking for a second goal, and I think it's important they score that second goal because 1-0 is not a guaranteed victory. It's not guaranteed. You have to fight really, really hard. Really, really hard for it. Militao injured again. That's one problem with this guy. Always injured. Champagne says Luis Diaz Ballon d'Or. Luis Diaz. He's in my top 5. He's been brilliant this season. Really, really brilliant. Aneslot says, how are you, Schlock? Yes, he's Schlock. Yeah, because, I remember that guy that changed his name to mine. Yeah, Militao injured. Every time, these Madrid players and injuries. What he played now just injured him. This guy. Injuries to Madrid players every time. Champagne says, you look fresh, my man. Thank you very much, Champagne. Where are you connecting from? Sandra says, Oleku, peace be unto you. Oh boy. Yeah, my favorite song. Oleku, tell me something where I no fit to. Champagne says India. Alright, brother. Which part of India are you from? Kerala, Shillong, Kolkata, West Bengal, Mumbai, New Delhi, Kashmir. Where exactly in India are you from? My Indian family. Have you read the papers? Do you see what they say? Rising unemployment, cost of living every day. Man, Madrid need to see if they can get a second goal in this game. Because getting 1-0 is not a comfortable result, honestly. It's not a comfortable result. Man, Chelsea is absolutely playing very, very bad. I don't pity for their fans because I actually love Chelsea's predicament right now. Daliso Sports Show says, bro, these injuries are real. I thought we had it bad at Arsenal. Honestly, since Madrid's injury, I don't think there is a team that has any injury record close to Madrid in the last 5 years. And that's one thing I think Madrid needs to do first. Get their medical department reshuffled. Get in new medical team. Because, man, their medical team is just so bad. It's been like this since the time of Ancelotti. Daliso Sports, nice to have you on the channel, sis. Are you Kenyan or... Because I see from your accent, you are either Kenyan or Ugandan. But my first guess is Kenya because I've had a lot of Kenyan friends and you sound like someone who is from Kenya. Official Jackson says, Monini, Monini. Yeah, and Anesla says, Alhamdulillah, I don't wear headphones anymore. I learned from my mistakes. Why, Mariam? Why are you not wearing headphones anymore? Joseph Ntwiga says, what's your take on Italian football? Looks dead to me. Is Guardiola's football killing flair of the game? Italian football for me... Yeah, I think Italian football has been going down for a couple of years now. Even the national team itself is not been doing well recently. Whoosh! Man, these boys are trying to make it 3 for Chelsea. Liam Rosinho is definitely getting sacked tomorrow morning or even maybe this night. Because what the heck is this? This is supposed to be like 5 or 6-0 for Brighton against Chelsea. Chelsea has not scored 1 goal in the last 5 Premier League games, including this match. This is looking very, very bad for them, sincerely. It's looking very bad. Oh my God. What? Champagne says Bangalore. Okay, you're from Bangalore, the IT hub of India, right? Bats Play says, hi Noble. Bats Plays, it's been a while. Nice to have you back on the channel. What is this Madrid? Look at how you guys are conceding chances to this Alavés team. Looney, nice save there, nice save. And a slot says, why do you want to understand, Sandra? Yeah, it's... No, I'm the only one that understands Mariam very well. The End Fighter says, if I was the manager of Real Madrid, I would win the treble. I would sign Vitinha, buy Safonov to replace Courtois. I would buy Batrakov and Estaval and invest in youth more because I am... Is he Basafa? What's the meaning of Basafa? BGMI, welcome back. Daliso Sports says Zambia. Okay, that means my guess was very wrong. Mbappe, no now. Kylian Mbappe, come on, make it 2-0, brother. Why would you waste this chance? Come on. Okay, Daliso Sports, my guess was actually very wrong. I thought you were from Kenya. It's nice to have you on the channel, sis. Maybe later we can talk on Instagram how we can collaborate. Yeah, because I love your content. I think I stumbled into you a couple of days ago. Yeah, your content, I really do like them. Yeah, maybe one of these days we can collaborate, maybe on your channel or mine as well. Sandra De Jesus says, Mbappe hater here after Mbappe scored your brave BG Army. Yeah, BG Army is just hating on Kylian Mbappe and it's very funny. It's very funny when people call him Dictator Mbappe. Should pass that ball on time. Come on. These boys. Messi says, Banik Ostrava over. Who won the game? BG Army. Between Banik Ostrava and the guys that were playing for the semi-finals of the Cup game. Let's see. Anesla says, because you make My ears deaf. Okay, your headphones. Oh. Now I understand what you mean. Uh, Ellie Clark says, and a slot for humankind leaves the effing club. Liverpool fans are not happy. But don't you think you guys need to give him the benefit of doubt? Ellie Clark, he won you guys the league last season. Don't you think he deserves at least one more season to prove himself? So that the league he won last season will not be seen as a fluke. Daliso Sport says, thanks, absolutely, bro. We'll get in touch. Alright, no problem. Just hit me up on IG. Yeah, we can start off from there. Just hit me up on IG. Official Jackson says, bye, Bats Plays. Yeah, Bats Plays. Do have an amazing night. Ellie Clark, don't you think Arne Slot deserves one more season? He got you guys your second league trophy in, is it 35 years? Yeah, he got you guys a second league trophy in 35 years. So at least he deserves the benefit of doubt to, okay, say, next season I'm going to prove that this season was just a one-off. The End Fighter says, I said Barca fan, but I ran out of space. Okay, yeah, because I was getting confused with those words. I guess it was a typographical error. Av Edit says, the way Chelsea are playing, even Tottenham and Nottingham Forest will be will be licking their lips. Yeah. Chelsea, I think there is a serious problem in their dressing room. There's a serious problem. The players are playing like they don't want to play for the coach. That's the feeling. What? Woo! That's the feeling and the vibe I'm getting from the Chelsea players. And I really don't understand why the coach would give Enzo Fernandez the captain armband again. Like, I know he's the assistant, right? But after those stuff he said during the international break, and he was suspended for the Port Vale game and also the Man City game. Yeah, I felt like he was not going to take the captain's armband since Reece James is unavailable. Yeah, against Man United, Caicedo was the captain. So I was very surprised. Tonight, I see Enzo Fernandez with the captain's armband. I think there is a very big issue in the Chelsea dressing room, honestly. There's a very big issue there, but let's see if Liam Rosinho is going to survive tonight, because, man, this is terrible. It's really, really terrible for Chelsea Football Club. But I'm enjoying the ride, by the way. I'm enjoying it. Ellie Clark says, no, as a City fan, I want competition. Don't worry, bro. Next season, you're going to get competition. I believe Man United is going to be better next season. Yeah, if we can keep Carrick, by the way. If we can keep Michael Carrick, yeah, I think with the right players, we can get better. Liam Delap out, McBui on for Chelsea. Anesla says, okay, I'll leave Liverpool soon. I myself want to leave Liverpool because I'm the reason for their losses. Anesla, the bald head. That man. One thing that I enjoy about him is the fact that he always complains. Every time he has excuses. The End Fighter says, I think the Premier League is boring due to it not being dribbling, and like other leagues, I think it's fast paced. The pace of the Premier League this season is not as it used to be in previous seasons. The intensity that we know the Premier League for has really dropped. Yeah, and I think it's because of all these set pieces, throwing those long balls, first balls and second balls. It's making the league not to be as intense as it used to be. Yeah, hopefully next season gets better than this, because every season different clubs tried different things and strategies in the league. And a slot says, like and sub, guys. Yeah, guys, let's get the likes up and subscribe as well to the channel. Let's get it up. AV Edit says, I think the owners themselves are to blame. They tried to change the system and now the players aren't gelling. Yeah, the Chelsea problem, I think, starts from the top. That's the management. Getting all these young players who are still amateur. There is no experienced player in the Chelsea team apart from their captain, Reece James. No experienced player. And getting all these young crop of players is not going to help you. Yes, you need that youth in your team, but you also need experience to have a balance. Having old people all through your team is not good. Having young people all through in your team is not good. You need that balance. There's no team that is doing well currently. Okay, look at the likes of PSG. Dembele is a senior player. Marquinhos is a senior player. Yeah, I know Vitinha is in his prime around about maybe 24, 26, right? Who else is actually... Hakimi is also experienced. Hakimi should be around 25 to 27. So you see, all these guys have experienced players. The likes of Bayern. You have Harry Kane. Harry Kane is in his 30s. You have Luis Diaz there. Olise is still a young boy. You have Joshua Kimmich. You have Jonathan Tah. Upamecano, I know he's in his middle 20s, but I don't fancy him. Then their goalkeeper, Manuel Neuer, he's 40. So you see, it's a balance of youth and experience. But for Chelsea, it's just young boys all through. Lewan Edit says, hello there. Lewan Edit, nice to have you back. Bijami says, Bani Kostrava have lost the semi-finals. It's over. Sorry about that, bro. Your team this season has not been good. Ellie Clark says, bye, mate. Thank you very much, Ellie Clark. And I hope you enjoy the rest of your night. Ganacho. Oosh. He didn't score that. Wow. Man, oh man. Guys, let's get the likes up. And if you're just joining, hit the subscribe button. Man, Ganacho missed this opportunity. I think this is a very good chance that he just blew away here, guys. Messi says, Bani Kostrava not playing Europe this season and might get relegated. Mariam says, yes, I complain a lot. I know that I'm the reason for everything bad that happens to Liverpool. Ah, boy. It's really nice to see Liverpool and Chelsea struggle. Yeah, it's really nice seeing them struggle. Yeah, I enjoy that very well. For those who are just joining us, guys, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe. Lewan Edit says, don't show me slots. Why? Real Dandy says, we are now 7th. Yeah, and maybe by tomorrow you guys might drop to 8th or 9th. Because okay, when is Brentford and Everton? Okay, I think Everton is playing over the weekend. So if they can win their game, I think if Everton win their game and Brentford also win, they can top you guys and you guys will drop down. It's really bad for Chelsea. Honestly, it's really bad for you guys. And a slot says, Klopp is better than me, Lewand. Of course, Jurgen Klopp. Man, the Chelsea fans are leaving. Chelsea fans are leaving the stadium. It's not looking good for Chelsea fans. They are not happy with what they just watched. The End Fighter says, have you looked into Alexei Batrakov? He's 20, worth 25 million. and plays for Lokomotiv Moscow. He has 14 goals and 8 assists in the Russian Premier League. He has like 4 goals in the Russian Cup. Yeah, I saw when you wrote that name. That's actually the first time I'm seeing that name. I'll check him out when I have free time, by the way. I'll check him out to know the type of player he is. Yeah, because sometimes I love to check out some young prospects, players that have talent that I feel my club would need. The end fighter says I have to go, my chicken could just die. Alright, bro. Do have an amazing evening. Veronique says hello. Veronique, nice to have you on the channel. Where are you connecting from, Veronique? Lewan says, thank you, my love. Where are you from? Anisla says, I am from Egypt. Messi says, I was almost crying after the loss, bro. It was our last hope to at least have little good season. Yeah, I understand that feeling. It feels really, really bad seeing your beloved club lose games, especially semi-finals that, one leg into the final. Yeah, but when they lose it, it's painful. Anesla says, Iraq and its people are on my head, by God, my brother. Christopher Orellana says, I'm back. Yeah, welcome back, Christopher Orellana. End Fighter says, my chick died sadly. He was only like 3 months old. Type RIP. Sorry for that, bro. I know people who love pets. It's very painful when they lose their pet. So sorry for that. Man, Chelsea. Boy. Man, Chelsea is really, really bad for Chelsea, honestly. Really, really bad. But let's see. It's how many more minutes? Okay, 10 more minutes for the Chelsea game. 10 more minutes for Chelsea game. Madrid, the second half is yet to start. So let's see. Lewan Edit says, Noble Madrid is the GOAT. What is Banik Ostrava? Banik Ostrava is BGM's team. They are in the Czechian league. Lewan Edit says, love the glasses. Thank you very much, bro. Thank you very much. Chelsea are losing 2-0 at the Amex Stadium. Madrid is leading 1-0 and it's halftime. The second half will begin shortly. Man, Chelsea are just terrible, honestly. They are really, really terrible. You won't blame their fans for walking out of the stadium because, man, it's not looking good for them. It's really, really not looking good for Chelsea Football Club, honestly. Yeah, but let's see. I'll be where the papers do you see what they say. Rising unemployment, cost of living every day is getting high. Lewan says bye-bye. Alright, Lewan, do have an amazing evening. Thank you. Anesla says goodbye, Lewand. Messi says Baniko Strava fans never walk out of the stadium. Your fans are loyal. Yeah, but sometimes it's really, really painful for football fans who pay their monies to get into the stadium to watch their team and they will see their team lose in that manner. It's very, very painful, honestly. I think there's still one more goal in this game, guys. This Chelsea Brighton game. There's still one more goal in the game, and I think it's going to come from Brighton. I actually predicted 2-1 against Chelsea, but Chelsea doesn't look like they are going to score. Honestly, they don't look like they are going to score, and it's going to be a record. Maybe after the stream, I will have to check that. Because I don't think Chelsea have played 5 Premier League games without scoring 1. And they lost all of those 5 games. That's what it's looking like. 1-0 against Newcastle, 3-0 against Everton, 3-0 against Man City, 1-0 against Man United, and 2-0 against Brighton. Now, it's even looking like it might get up to 3-0. It's really bad. Messi says, yes, bro, I need to move on after the loss in semi-finals, but 2 times in a row, lost in semi-finals, and last time we got robbed. Yeah, but this time you guys weren't robbed. It was just your team that didn't perform well. So you just have to take the loss and move on. Fabian Hotzeler is doing Chelsea dirty. Chelsea are just losing games with reckless abandon. Baleba. Carlos Baleba. The goalkeeper doesn't want to pass from the back. The Madrid second half is about to begin, so let's see. Brighton going for the third one. Let's see. Oosh. I think that's a foul ball. Caicedo likes to fight always. Every time he just likes to fight. He will leave the football game he's supposed to play and just be busy fighting. Carlos Baleba has just been bossing the midfield around. Vinny Jr. Ooh, and Welbeck didn't play this game. Man, it's crazy. I think I might not... Ooh, Rudiger. Look at Rudiger. I don't know if I'm going to stay around for the end of the Madrid game. After the Chelsea game, I think I'm going to end the stream. Liam Rosinho should be prepared to take a bow. Because Bluco definitely are going to give him some letters tomorrow morning. Maybe tonight, by the way. They might tell him, bro, you can pack your bags and leave Stamford Bridge. Don't come back to Cobhams and the bridge. Yeah, you can just from there go home. Oh boy. He would have just stayed at Strasbourg, because Chelsea, it's too soon for him to take this job. It's too massive for him, and the crop of players at Chelsea are still very young and inexperienced. Messi says, but still my boys did great game. They were playing one man down. Yeah, playing one man down, it's not easy, bro. It takes a team with resilience to actually get a result from that type of game. When they are one man down in a semi-final, it's very, very difficult. It's not all teams that actually survive such games. Madrid second half has already started. It's still 1-0. Yeah, like I said, I'm not going to finish the Madrid game. After the Chelsea game, I'll just go and have my sleep. Whoa. Leicester City relegated to League One. Man, this is crazy. After 10 years, they lifted the Premier League title in 2016. They are down to League One. They are down to League One. It's really, really a terrible situation for Leicester City Football Club. Yeah, it's really, really bad. Madrid players are calling for a penalty there, but I don't think that's a penalty. He was already on the ground and his hand was giving him that balance on the ground. Malo Gusto. Have you read the papers? Do you shield? What? Do you hear what they say? Yeah, it's a goal kick. Rising unemployment, cost of living every day is getting high. Chelsea are trying to dominate the game now. It's funny. When they should have done that earlier, they were just allowing Brighton to play the game. Man, Chelsea is in serious trouble. Messi says, can write you a hymn to Banik? You mean I should write a hymn for Banik Ostrava? Is that what you're saying? Or you want to write me the Banik Ostrava hymn? Which one do you mean? Wow, 29 touches and 15 touches for Chelsea. For touches in the opposition box. 29 for Brighton and 15 for Chelsea. That's almost double the number of touches that Chelsea had in the Brighton box. Man, this is wicked stats. It is wicked stats, honestly. What? Madrid 2-0, guys. What a goal. Vinny Jr. What a goal. Yeah, what a goal that was. Yeah, that's the reaction we need from the team. What a goal, Vinny Jr. What a goal. Yeah, that was a fantastic goal from Vinny Jr. And a slot says, Nobu, do you know that silly Ahmad Hossam Mido? I didn't know you knew him. I think he played with Zlatan Ibrahimovic and they were both part of a gang. Yeah, I know Mido, of course. Mido played for Middlesbrough. I think that was around... what year was that? I think Middlesbrough was around 2008, 09, 010 period. Yeah, that was when he played for Middlesbrough. I know Mido, yeah. Mido had that very fine hair and he's huge. Guys, it's 3-0 for Brighton against Chelsea. Oh my days. Oh my days. What the heck? Chelsea. Danny Welbeck made it 3-0, guys. 5 games in a row that Chelsea has not won a Premier League game. And in those 5 games, not even one goal was scored by Chelsea. Look at Liam Rosinho with his with my type of glasses that he's putting on. Messi says, sorry bro, it was bad translation. Alright bro, it's all good. Okay, can you write me a Banik Ostrava hymns? Yeah, of course you can write it. Wow, Danny Welbeck. Man, that's a good goal. I think Welbeck deserves to be selected for the World Cup. Sincerely. He deserves to be selected for the World Cup. He's performing better than Oli Watkins this season. Yes, he's about 34, 35, but man, he's still doing a great job. Why is he subbing Malogusto? What's his name? Josh Achampong going to do in the next 2 minutes or 1 minute, by the way. Man, Chelsea is absolute rubbish. Slow Tie says, which is your main team, uncle? Man United is my main team. Madrid is my second team. Yeah, says, definitely not. Yeah, bro, it's happening. 3-0 against Chelsea at the Amex Stadium. Chelsea is just rubbish. I think Rosinho might get a sack tonight. He might get the sack tonight, honestly. He might get the sack tonight because 5 games, no single goal. You lost all 5 games. I'm enjoying it, by the way. I'm enjoying the ride. This should have been maybe 6 or 7-0, honestly. Is it better now, Mariam? Guys, is it better or is it still lagging at the moment? Messi says, Banisek, we are with you. We will never leave you. We will never betray you because we believe in you We believe and will keep believing that you are the best club. We'll fight for you because we are your fans. Banisek, you are with us. We can always count on you because you have your fans. Alright, no problem. Messi says it's long, bro. Yeah, the hymn is very, very long. That's your chant in the stadium at your home stadium. And a slot says yes. Okay, it's better now. Thank you very much, and a slot. Man, Chelsea, it's a terrible situation for Chelsea. Mastantuono about to come on for Madrid. Sheesh. Chelsea playing 5 consecutive games. No goal. Wow, the Chelsea game just ended. It's a crazy one, honestly. It's a crazy one. Messi says, you think it's good hymn? Yeah, it's the lyrics is cool. Kadioglu. One of the goal. I think it was the one who scored the first goal. Liam Rosinho. Abi Postinho, they call him. Oh my days. What? Okay, guys, I'm going to end the stream. I'm not going to finish the Madrid game because it's still like maybe about 30 minutes for the let's say about 35 more minutes even for the Madrid game to end. Yeah, I'm not going to stay that long. I'm just going to end the stream. I'll see you guys tomorrow morning for the morning show, guys. Yeah, I'm going to stay maybe a while for the morning show. Earlier today, I wasn't on the show for more than 25 minutes. But tomorrow I'm going to be there for a while. And Esla says, I absolutely cannot stand Mido. Why is that? Now, Mido is he was a big player in his day. I think he's a legend of Egypt also. Messi says, have good night, Noble. Bye. Thank you very much, BGME. Do have an amazing night's rest. Thank you. Alright, guys, I'll see you all tomorrow morning for our morning show. I hope you all enjoy the rest of your night. Take care, guys, and bye.